GYLT is getting a physical release. I'm Auckland. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button, also share with your friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question, or comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below, and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. If you want to become a fan of me, Auckland, let's subscribe to the channel, and you will become a fan. And you will become a fan. I hope so. And you don't have to feel guilt doing it. I hope not, anyways. But I don't know if you've heard about this game or not. But let's go back to the past just a little bit to November 2019 when a streaming gaming service was launched. And that service is called Google Stadia. Now, they had this game, GYLT, as an exclusive game 3 years ago. Now, GYLT is a horror game where you play as a girl named Sally, and you're using a flashlight to defend yourself against monsters in this town. But it's kind of similar to Alan Wake 1 a little bit when you come to using a flashlight. If you ever played Alan Wake before, then you will know. And of course, I'm going to show off gameplay of GYLT as well. And also this game is a little bit like Silent Hill as well. Because if you ever played Silent Hill, and you know the story of it, you're in a location and everything seems normal. And then you go into the Silent Hill town, and it's like, the town looks familiar, like the one that you were just previous in. But this town's a lot different. GYLT is kind of like the same way. It's like you start off in this town, and then you go into this other town after you get transported there through a cargo transportation. I can't remember exactly what you call it. It's like a unrail cart or something. I can't think of what it's called. But you're in this cart and you're on rails, and you look down below on the ground. There's like snow everywhere. I can't remember what it's called. But it's one of those types of cart things that you travel from one location to the other location. Well, you're leaving this town and you go over to this other town, but it's the same exact town that you just left behind. But this version of that town is different. It's like it's deserted, like the Silent Hill town is. So, and this town is filled with monsters, creatures, and all that stuff. And you fight all those creatures using a flashlight. But I'm not going to spoil the game too much. But if you're a fan of Little Nightmares, then this game will be for you, because this game gives off Little Nightmares vibes a little bit, but it's more like an actual 3D action adventure game. Now, this game GYLT was released on Google Stadia November 19th, 2019. So it's probably either day one or around the same time that Google Stadia got released, I would imagine. That's what I'm guessing. And just because I wanted to show off a picture of what Google Stadia was, is the service is no longer up and running anymore. So there's a picture of the controller, basically a console, but not really a console. And I guess a pair of headphones that you used, I guess. And also the logo for Stadia. If you don't already know, Google Stadia failed. It didn't do very well, because when January 18th, 2023, this year came around, Google Stadia was no more. And any money that you used on this streaming service to pay for games and stuff, all that was refunded back to you, which is really cool that they actually did that. But the point is, Google Stadia is no more. It's no longer in service anymore. So now GYLT came over to consoles for PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC on July 6, 2023 as a digital game. But if you know me, I prefer my games physically, and GYLT is getting a physical release. And apparently this game has been physically on the website. I'm going to show off in just a little bit as well. It's been available on this website for pre-order for a good little bit, which I didn't know about it until recently. And so yeah, but on the website it shows that the physical copy will be releasing this month in October 2023. So please let me know down in the comments, have you ever played GYLT before? And will you be picking up this physical copy? I would love to know. Now, they don't have a physical copy for the Xbox Series X version, or even Xbox in general, but they got the physical copy for PS4 and PS5, and they also got a collector's edition for PS4 and PS5. Now let's check out the collector's edition first, and then we'll check out the standard physical release for PS5. The collector's edition, it's got an interesting design to the box. If you ever played the game before, then you would recognize some of these things that are included in the game itself for this collector's edition. Now she wears a backpack on her, and that's where they get in this box art design for the collector's edition the backpack. And it includes a summer workbook. I guess it's something in game. I haven't played the game yet myself. It's a missing picture of the character that you play as. There's a reason for that in the game, and some other stuff as well. See, sticker sheet, Sally's pins, summer workbook. Okay, it says A3 double-sided poster. Card holder. I can't pronounce, but that's the name of the school that she goes to in the game. I can't pronounce that. It's a card holder. Cable car. Ticket. There you go. It's called a cable car. Alright. Ticket, arcade, visitor card, Sally's student card, flashlight, and collector's box. Now, this is not the flashlight that she uses in-game, but it's kind of neat that they're putting that in there just to do that. Now, of course, they got screenshots of the game itself right here, but we're going to be checking out some gameplay. Now, as you're seeing the prices, they're not very cheap, but sadly that's how it is sometimes when it comes to a physical copy of a game, especially on these websites. Here's the standard release for the PS5 box art. So you got an idea about what the character looks like from right there. And it's set in a creepy world, eerie story, mixing fantasy and reality. As I was talking about earlier, if you know about Silent Hill, that's what I was meaning by that. Nightmares become reality with all the monsters and stuff. It's a narrative adventure, puzzles, stealth, action, all that stuff. It's a horror game, adventure, one player. Now, I'm not seeing... there it is right there. I had overlooked it, but it says October 2023 for the release date of this physical copy of the game. Now, as I had mentioned earlier, the physical copy has been available on that website for a good while. But now the company that makes this game is Tequila Works. I'm not talking about the drink, so I guess in this version of that, tequila does work when it comes to games. I had to do it. So yeah, the trailer that I'm about to show you is Tequila Works, their YouTube channel. And they had launched and released this trailer 3 days ago. So they're now coming out and officially saying this game is getting a physical release. So here we go with the trailer. Now this game is got some harsh stuff in the game when it comes to situation with boiling, can I talk? Boiling. So it's got that in this game, and you go around, you take out these monsters, you stealth, use action with your flashlight to play through this game. There's a hint at the monsters in this game, using the flashlight to fight them off. There's also boss fights in this game, tons of puzzles, and you're trying to rescue a girl who you are very close to. Alright, and right here is the physical release, now available exclusively on PS4 and PS5. And there's the box art that we was just checking out previously on Video Games Plus website. I failed to mention that. We're going to go back and check it out one more time. I can't get everything right. I failed to mention that. But the website is called videogamesplus.com. Hopefully you can see it up there. They've been around since 1993, and still in 2023 they're still doing video games on their website, which is incredible. They got tons and tons of games on there physically and all that stuff on there that I didn't even realize are getting physical releases, so that's pretty cool. So highly recommend checking out videogamesplus.com. And please let me know down in the comments, will you be picking up a physical copy of this game? Or you already played it on Google Stadia back in the day? Or you downloaded it on PS4 and PS5 or Xbox Series X and S or PC, and you've already played it already? You don't care about physical games? I would just love to know. Will you be picking this up, or what's your thoughts on this game? How'd you like it? I've never played it yet, and I'm really looking forward to hopefully getting to play it hopefully soon. So I would love to know down in the comments about anything. Alright, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Alright, bye.